Welcome back. Now, the 6th annual Tucson Teal Tea fundraising event is coming up.
Say that 3 times.
Nope.
The event is just one way that we are promoting ovarian cancer awareness. Dr. Michael Bookman and Dr. Meredith Mitstoffer are here to tell us more. Doctors, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And actually, this is very timely because September is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. And why is it so important that we have a month dedicated to this?
Well, ovarian cancer is the leading gynecological cancer death. 1 in 75 women will be diagnosed. 15,000 will die per year. And the signs and symptoms are so vague that we need to do a lot of awareness and education.
So I'm glad that you mentioned that the symptoms, they're vague, easy to miss. So for our viewers, maybe let's list off some of those symptoms that maybe we should be looking for.
And they're vague, but they're also so very common, and that's why they are vague. So bloating, abdominal pain, increased bloating, pelvic pain. So things that people commonly experience and don't think that could be ovarian cancer signs and symptoms.
And I'm sure when we speak about any type of cancer, we always say early detection is a key to fighting. And of course, like you said, these symptoms are things that we all may have at one point said, oh, I'm feeling this or feeling that. So how is it that we know these symptoms need to take it to a new level to go to a doctor to find that early detection?
I think it's symptoms that are persistent, not getting better, or seeming to get worse over a period of time. And you're right, early detection is important, and there are a number of women who will be fortunate and have their cancer detected early, and then it's usually cured by surgery. But also, frequently, we're dealing with cancer that even when it's at the very earliest stages, it can spread inside the abdominal cavity, and then we have to work as a team and involve surgery, chemotherapy, and other measures just to give everyone the best chance that they can have.
And then actually, Meredith, we have a campaign that's kind of based upon all of this as a whole. And will you talk about that? It's the Take Action, Not Chances campaign.
Yes, the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition Take Action, Not Chances. It is to inspire earlier awareness as well as inspire earlier conversations with your doctors about the signs and symptoms. So that's what we're promoting, and we are also having a function. We have a local Tucson chapter of the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition. And as a survivor, I'm really passionate about this month so that we can spread awareness and hopefully save more lives.
And I know that that's probably, I know that you sit on the board for this event, for this, for the organization. Tell us a little bit about your specific story, because I think some people have these preconceived notions that ovarian cancer are maybe for women that are later in life, or they think it can affect me. But I think your story is a good story to kind of push women to know this can happen to anyone.
Absolutely. Looking back, I think I had the signs since the age of 19. I went through a lot of various surgeries, what was deemed likely endometriosis, but still the same symptoms of bloating, pelvic pain, abdominal pain, feeling full quickly. And it wasn't until I suffered some infertility issues and attempted to get pregnant that they found this mass. And we waited a month to see if the mass would go away on its own, and just my history repeating itself given all my previous surgeries. And here it tripled in size. I went for my preoperative test and screenings before surgery, and then they told me I was naturally pregnant. So it was kind of a whirlwind situation. I opted to wait until I was 4 months gestation. I had the surgery followed by a staging surgery. And now I celebrate 13 years with my son.
Wow, that's incredible. What an amazing story. And I'm so glad you're here to share it with everybody, because I think it does really make an impact to hear your personal story. And now, Michael, I want to ask you, have there been any advances in treatments or new research out that might help anybody?
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting things that are happening. I mean, one, we work closely as a team really to individualize the care for each patient, because there are a number of options. Some people have surgery as part of their very initial treatment. Some people have chemotherapy first and then surgery and then more chemotherapy. And then we have new agents that block some of the pathways involved in the growth of the cancer. And in particular, there's a lot of interest now in what are called PARP inhibitors, because PARP is involved in repairing the damage to the DNA that can be caused by mutations and also related to the cancer, and also in terms of being resistant to chemotherapy. And so the PARP inhibitors as a group can make some cancers much more sensitive to chemotherapy and also work in terms of treating the disease. And the final thing that we're all very keen to explore in more detail is activating the immune system. because ovarian cancer does a very good job of escaping the immune system and being protected from attack. And we now have new drugs, including some antibodies that can wake up and reactivate the immune system and appear to be helpful in a significant number of women.
Well, I know this is great to hear that we are making some advancements, but really quick, I know you guys are both wearing kind of different shades of teal today because we are talking about this event that we're turning Tucson Teal.
Absolutely. You know, we are trying to promote Teal, take early action and live. Teal is the color of ovarian cancer awareness, and we are just very thankful of all the different events of turning Tucson Teal.
Absolutely. Well, I want to thank you both so much for joining us this morning. We're going to make sure our viewers have all of that information going forward for this event. And thank you so much. We'll make sure to wear our teal, too.
Thank you.
The 6th annual Tucson Teal Tea will take place September 20th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at Lowe's Ventana Canyon. For tickets and more information, you can call 477-1905 or visit nocc.cantera.org/TucsonTea.